right, so for the homies, I did some digging because a lot of players were begging me to kind of look into this, right? So I looked into it as I said I would. I went scouring the internet. First, I want to make this clear. This game is not popular on the CN side, which is, again, the China side. They literally, I could not, because I have, like, the translation thing. So I was using the Chinese name for the game to search via the CN sites, like Bilibili and such. And they literally have, like, no gameplay for this game. So, like, it's not popular on CN. It's popular in global, right? The App Store version has 100,000 downloads already, and there's not really big pushes from Kodansha or their own Twitter or marketing as such, right? So on the CN side, it's a very diluted thing, but I did find something, so I wanted to show that to you and make sure this is clear. Whatever you see, so first off, like and subscribe, helps out a ton as always. First off, whatever you see in this tab character-wise, right? These are not all of the characters that are actually included in the game. There's more characters than this. For some reason, they're not displayed here. What is that reason? No idea. I don't know what that reason is for them not to be displayed here. Like, for example, here, you have these two characters being displayed. There is, again, a Natsu following this similar format, correct? There is a Natsu that's, again, I think in this format where you have to acquire them the same way you acquire these two characters. And there's also Minerva, another character that you have to acquire via these two things. So, again, those two characters are not being displayed here, right? There's no way physically, I think, to filter this in such a way where I can actually find those characters for some reason. But I don't know, again, why that is the case. Like, if I go fire, obviously, you know, Natsu should appear here, or the other Natsu should appear here, but they don't. So, don't know why exactly that is the case. If anybody knows the answer, let me know. But that's there. I went digging, and I found all the characters, I think. I think these are all of them now. If there's more, what the fudge? I think I found them all, and I also found the mechanic for how you're going to pull for these characters, so I thought I'd show it to you, so again, you mentally prepare yourself. The PSAs that I've been giving you is, you got to save this currency, you got to save diamonds only, make sure your diamond count is high, so that again, when it comes to summoning, you won't be summoning over here, you'll be summoning to a different tab, which is a little bit of a heavier tab, right? You're going to need a lot of summons, so let's hop over there. So what I went digging for and what I found was, first off, this. Loki is another character. No one in my comment section talked about Loki. I didn't even know Loki existed. But yes, Loki is an SSR. Huge W. That is the guy I'm going for next. I lied to you. Screw Loxus, screw anybody. Dude, Loki, my goat. Can't wait to pull for Loki. Literally can't wait to pull for Loki. I will show some gameplay also, if I can get to it, about him. Hopefully they rerun these characters on CN one time so that I can show them off again. I'm hoping that is the case. Currently, the next banner should reset relatively soon. So I'm hoping that that is the case so I can show you some gameplay for all these characters. But Loki officially exists. I did not know that, and it's such a cool thing, so I cannot wait to show you Loki. Very, very excited for that, and very, very hyped for that. So just keep that in mind. That is a big little thing that I wanted to kind of tell you here, that if you like Loki, be ready. It's real. Loki is real. So very cool thing there. But beyond that, there is also, again, Minerva. Minerva's another character there. Both characters, by the way, those are the typings as listed. So if you wanted to get an idea for that, that's kind of what it looks like. So very, very cool stuff there. And that's basically what they are going with when it comes to these things. So Minerva, Urza, that's also there. Loki, also there. If we were to hop to this tab real quick, we have this. Again, we have Urza here. And this is what it looks like as like the first look of this entire thing. This is the system. So you're going to need this currency here, apparently, right? And this currency allows you to summon. You summon in a 5-time interval. You need to. So to make the guarantee, you got to get all the way here to 350. For this event specifically, it's only going to guarantee you Natsu. Correct? Again, you can see in the background here, Urza is displayed because Urza is allowed there for the reason of what's the reason? Oh yeah, you can swap who you're going for, right? So there's like a pity selection thing, like, or a selection thing to like pick the rate up character. Whoever you choose is what you actually rate up. So in this case, the person against summoning is rating up Urza, correct? But if I make it over here, I can pull Natsu. That's how this works, correct? And then again, they give you some currency back in a way to continue summoning, but you have to acquire this currency. This currency can be acquired for free here and there. I don't know how much they give you for free. I don't think it's like enough to pity, so you're gonna need to require gems for that. And that's how that operates, correct? So again, very cool little confirmation for you, but this is what it looks like. Don't know if global changes it, but that's there. And again, in this case, now you're selecting Natsu. Natsu is the rated character, so that's why he's in the background there. That's what that Natsu looks like. It is, in fact, an SSR Natsu, so it is real. There are SSR characters, and SSR Natsu is one of them, as in, main characters getting a variant, right? So that is very cool there. Urza had hers, Natsu has his. Pretty sure apparently Gray has his, but I just couldn't find any Gray gameplay or any Gray showcase of any sorts. I couldn't find it. So I don't know on that front if that actually is the case, but I couldn't find it. So I tried my very best on that front. So he's the only character that I'm missing an image for. But that is what, again, Natsu looks like. Very cool kind of system here if they make it a little bit more friendlier for the global side. But again, when you choose like the rate up character, these 4 characters are on the rate up. So again, like, oh, I want Urza to be rated up, so I select it. I want MIRAJANE to be rated up, so I select it. I want this to be rated up, so I select it. This to be rated up, so I select it. So again, that's kind of how they're doing these things. And again, it's pretty cool for what it is, correct? It's just, if they make it free-to-play friendly, it's even cooler. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. So, you know, let me know what you think about that. But that's kind of what they went for on that front. Over here, again, I wanted to take a smaller screenshot of like just the rewards. It looks like there's like an emblem over here. Mostly, I think this, like, getting the 350 sounds like a whale thing. I don't know how easy it is to actually kind of acquire this currency, and I don't know the cost for the currency, right? So I don't know if it's like cheap to actually acquire the currency, or if it's like madly expensive. That I don't know. So for anybody asking me that, like, how's the acquisition of said currency? I think it's going to be pretty kind of expensive in a way. You know what I mean? I expected that, like, nothing less than that. So just keep that in mind. That is what it is. Apparently, there might be actually a limit also on purchasing it. You can purchase, so each summon is about 688 gems, it looks like, right? That's the number that I wrote down to, like, verify. I don't know if there's a purchase limit on these things. There's also like a login event that goes on during this too. So while you're doing all this, you can actually log in, and there's kind of like a little scene over here. Like, these are the 2 buttons here showing, I think, rates and the acquisition of the currency. So those things do exist. You can purchase these things with like real money, correct? I don't know exactly the amount. I'm not gonna even say that because it's like, it's all in yen. So or whatever the currency is. Don't want to like butcher that either. There is a login event that is active also during this thing, which is pretty cool. So you can log in and get some extra rewards there. It does give you some of the main summoning currency. Again, they also give diamonds back to you because they're making you obviously spend the diamonds towards this. It's always a 14-day event, so keep that in mind also. So when you are taking care of this, you only have 14 days to get it done. So yeah, we'll have to see when this comes out globally, how it's handled and how things are done. I really think that it is more so a whaler event, right? I get a whale for it. But there is a chance you pull for free early, correct? There is a chance you pull for free early. Some of the people that I was checking out that like summon on this thing, they did kind of get a little bit lucky, but we don't exactly know again how pity operates and stuff as such. But you know, it does say 40 over there. What does that 40 translate to? Let me just check that real quick. What does that 40 thing translate to? Because you see that thing right above the what is it? Above the currency that says, if you recruit 40 more times and the oh, confirmed. Yeah, well, look at that. So if they summon 60 times into this banner, you confirmed will get a character that you've designated. Huh. So yeah, 60 pity, basically, correct? So every 60 to give it to you. The only thing is, I don't know how much currency you're guaranteed to get. Right? Like free to play. How much currency are you guaranteed free to play to get? Like, can I buy 60 summons? If that's the case, I'm okay with that, correct? Theoretically, buying 60 summons is a bit expensive, like using diamonds, that is. But is there a limit? Is what I gotta verify. If there is no limit, that's huge, correct? Meaning like you can actually achieve that. But I do know free to play. There was like I think 10 summons given away free to play. I know that for certain. So yeah, 40. So there is a pity. It's 60 pity basically, or in this case, I think 40 plus 15. So 55 pity, and then it's guaranteed to pull the designated character. So yeah. So if you get lucky, you get it. And that's how it goes. So just save diamonds for this. See how it goes. If they do make it more of a whale event, you'll kind of know that's what the plan is for these characters. But again, they rerun these constantly. So like if you fail the first time, later down the road you can actually get kind of lucky on it and succeed because they all rerun. Correct? We clearly see this. They're all here at one time, and they all didn't launch at the same time. Obviously, correct? They all launched at separate times. So for what it is, when it does happen, you'll kind of know that's what they're kind of aiming for. So again, keep that in mind. That's what that currently looks like. Let me know thoughts and opinions down below. How you feel about this WL? Is it a good system? Is it a bad system? Again, I try my best to explain it here, but what I can tell you, all I can tell you is this: there is a limit to purchasing these, correct? Because there was a daily limit when I was buying it for MIRAJANE. I'm like, so how do I get more, correct? And then there's a tab that offers you to buy them using real life money. Now, how easy is it to obtain? It's 688 per buying one of these scrolls. 688 is a lot of diamonds, correct? That's like, again, 3 times what a single is. So I think there is a limit, and we'll have to see, correct? We'll have to see. So there is that. That's the best I can tell you right now, because again, it's so early and we don't know if global changes things. But I do want to show you that this kind of is what it looks like. With that being said, I'll kind of wrap up the video there. That's all I got for you. Quick little talk about this. Again, these are the 4 characters. There is Loki. Loki is real. I don't know how to acquire Loki. I'm pretty sure he's just a standard banner, right? I don't think he's one of these things. There was also, again, as shown, Evergreen, correct? Evergreen is now shown in the global side. So very cool stuff there. And yeah, that's all I got for you. All right. Yep. Sounds good. Take care. Have fun. Peace out. That's been it from me.